Are you sure about this, Scarlet?
Bit late to be asking now, isn't it? You suggesting we don't do it?
Well, I'm certainly not saying we shouldn't not do it, if you follow. But we could just forget the artifact. Enjoy a relaxing, smooth voyage to New York City.
You're getting cold feet, aren't you?
Me? Heavens, no. I wouldn't know my feet were cold if they were frostbitten. Haven't had sensation in the ground hands for years. I suppose my concern, that is, concern from the old brain jar, is, well, what are the words? How do I put this? Place this delicately.
I'd try speaking coherently to start.
You haven't seen your father in 15 years. The first you hear from him, he's catapulted you into grave danger, and here you are, taking on the burden of an old man you've spent most of your life separated from.
You weren't at the mansion. You didn't see what I saw. This is not screwing around time.
Screws, nails, hammers, fingers. My point...
Yeah, you gonna get to that soon?
My point is, you appear rather level-headed, considering the road, or rather the sea, we now travel. Pardon the pun. Are you all right?
Are you asking me if I'm all right because I'm behaving normally?
Sometimes, my dear, those who behave the most normally warrant the most concern.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. You worry about keeping your medicinal habits under control.
Shh, be quiet. They mustn't know.
We all know, Shaw.
No, not our friends. Don't care about them. The other passengers. You never know who may want a taste. I only have enough for me.
Shaw, for sake.
But I'm not the only one. There is another group, this order. Like me, they seek to find them. Their intentions are nefarious at best. I hope to empower mankind with this discovery. They aim to... They cannot succeed. They are determined. First, in my encounters with them, I've barely escaped with my life. They will try again. After all, I am an obstacle in their way. I threaten them. In far greater danger than I've allowed myself to acknowledge. The next time they come for me, they may very well get what they want. Though I haven't seen her in many, many years, I may need to reach out to Scarlet for help. She may not think fondly of her father, but I know if anyone is strong enough to overcome great adversity, it's she. There are always two, the mind and the body, each made for the other, lock and key. Without the mind, the body is but an artifact, a relic from an ancient civilization. Beautiful and priceless though it may be, it is utterly useless. Not unlike Pandora's box, the artifact cannot be opened without the proper key. Brute force accomplishes nothing. A hammer won't even leave a dent. It is completely impenetrable. But that is for protection, for he is sent on a journey, one that cannot be stopped once started. That is why they must have the key. They must open it by their own volition. They must wish to inflict peril upon themselves. After all, the artifact does not wish to be opened. It is protecting it. It is a guard, a sentinel. Though I myself have not seen the artifact opened, the evidence I've gathered tells across several civilizations, whether it's 2000 BC or 500 AD, the records are... What are the odds? It is incredible. When the artifact is unlocked, the same event, when mind and body are one, the trial, the test of one's worthiness. Once the challenger has announced themselves, is released, transforming the environment around it to the trial's requirements. Gateways are locked. Life is and death. Puzzles and riddles must be solved. But the trial does not abandon you to certain death. No, no. The gods watch over you. Tools of survival are provided. It is as if the trial wants you to succeed. And succeed you must. For once the trial is activated, you are locked in until completion. It is either victory or...
You know by now the importance of your mission. For all our attempts at progress, humanity has faltered. Self-interested men of cowardice and commerce have used our generous gifts to pursue violence and greed instead of growth and evolution. The benevolent nature of our former order limits their ability to achieve legitimate progress. We must circumvent them to save our fellow man. War is coming. We can no longer stand idly by and let humanity destroy itself. We must act. Humanity must be compelled, forced even, to achieve the enlightenment I promised all those years ago. You must secure the artifact. Only with the artifact can we reach... Mankind must witness their reckoning. Only through it can we deliver salvation.
This is Reginald Barton, and I am recording this for posterity. I am not entirely sure what's happened. There's no other way to put this. One moment I was inhaling fumes in a... I'm some sort of gladiator now? Fighting in an arena? Honestly, it doesn't make a lick of sense. I'm accompanied by my guide, a mercenary named Bitten Bratfish. Now, I'm not saying it's his fault we're here, but he is German. You can never be too sure.
Are you playing with that recording device? Now? These creatures have us overrun! Pick up your weapon!
I came here to find the Holy Grail. They say it resides in... I did not intend to travel back in time. Am I even back in time? Is this my body? Is this a dream? Am I still sitting in some cave?
Enough! Give me that, you swine! Stop recording! We are going to die!
Now, 4 towers, 4 gods, 4 types of worship. Danu, Odin, Ra, and Zeus.
Really? Have you really turned that confounded thing back on? We get one moment of solace from those shrieking devils, and you're jabbering away into that thing.
How can these 4 be here together? There has never been evidence to suggest they were aware of each other. It is not possible.
The wounds on your back suggest all of this is very possible. Let me take a look.
Oh, never mind me. What does this all mean? Do the gods hold the key to ending our nightmare?
Perhaps they hold the key to you not getting both of us killed.
I think I'm losing my grip on reality. I hear voices. They cry out from the walls. I hear them calling.
All I hear is an American aristocrat on the brink of insanity. Focus. Remember your mission. This is just a test we must complete. Think of it as a game. Nothing more. Finishing it will get you access to the... That is why you're here.
Oh, finding is the last thing on my mind. I'm not sure we can even leave this place.
What are you suggesting, Barton? Do you believe we're trapped here?
How else do you explain what's happened? Endless loops of carnage and violence. No clear goal in front of us?
Regretfully, I have no rational explanation, but we must endeavor to escape. Perhaps appeasing the gods is part of that. I don't know. You're supposed to be the smart one.
Yes, appeasement. Interesting, Mr. Bradfish. Interesting. How long have we been here now, Mr. Bradfish? Days? Weeks?
With you, Herr Barton, it feels like months.
Months. Yes. Months seems more accurate. With perpetual daylight, it is hard to tell. That is why I brought you down to the temple. Have you looked up at the stars?
No. When I'm down here, I'm usually too busy trying not to die.
The stars move. We do the bidding, their bidding, and it adjusts. You said something a long time ago. Appeasement.
I did? What of it?
Appeasement is how we escape this place, my boy. The gods must be appeased. They desire worship. They require sacrifice. I know what I must do.
I am not sure I follow.
Let me show you.
What are you doing? Wait! No! Pardon. Think of what you're doing.
Relax, Mr. Bradfish. It will be over soon.
You swine!
It's what must be done, my boy. I've done it. I did what you asked. Are you appeased? I am ready. Can I go home? Hello?
The first matter, once wielded by ancient civilizations to create wondrous empires. They mined deep into the earth, recovering as much as they could carry. Emperors, kings, priests, no leader of man could resist its touch. For with it, their societies prospered, and their kingdoms grew. But the more they used it, the more generosity turned to greed, benevolence turned to violence, peace turned to war. Though they created wonders beyond comprehension, ruled civilizations, it was never enough. The power consumed them. Soon, they cared not for their people, only me. And so, one by one, their reigns ended, and their civilizations fell. The power that led to their rise. The resource was so plentiful and so fruitful. But the greed of man was too much, and soon what had existed the world over was extinguished. Humanity's gift reduced to crumbs. However, its expiration was not enough to temper their desires. Powerful enough to create an endless supply of that which they desired. But many believed too dangerous, for he who held it held unending power. So it was that they were individuals, men of science, philosophy, and reason, brought together to protect it and keep it safe. For mankind could not be trusted with this dangerous knowledge. had started with the first. But soon their collection of knowledge grew. The further humanity progressed, the more boundaries of discovery were pushed, and man found all new ways to end their reign on Earth. When these discoveries were made, they would arrive and secure them, preserving them outside of humanity's reach. Over the centuries, their collection would grow, and its existence drifted into legend and myth, and became an object of mankind's ultimate pursuit. These were mortals, which meant their thoughts and beliefs could be swayed with the rotation of protectors and the passage of time. Once, they were persuaded they were wrong for keeping their knowledge private. They chose to unveil their knowledge to the world, allowing their information to become public. It represented a beacon of humanity's intelligence and potential. But their beacon of hope was a harbinger. Wars were fought, burned, took their knowledge and retired it from the public view. Once more, it fell below the surface of civilization. But they hadn't given up on humanity. They believed among Earth's billions who were worthy. So it was they came to create